Fun fact number 133. Well, I'm going to share something with you. I think I've talked about this before, like Japanese anime. I am during some downtime, being sick and other things, and not having any shows to watch that I really liked on any of the streaming services, and working hard to find a job. I got into BTS a little bit. The more I got into the BTS, there were some things that I really enjoyed, and some things I was like, well, some of these are throwbacks, and some of it's like a little too choreographed, but um, I liked the personalities, the true personalities, not just the selling the personalities that were being sold, but the actual personalities of the group members. And I did appreciate some of the songs and some of the dancing and some of the interwoven stuff that they did. I really liked it. It, and a lot of the philanthropic and humanitarian stuff, the army and preaching love and understanding and empathy, and really, really appreciated kind of who they were, as individuals and a group, and what their talents were and how they balance each other. And plus, they're cute as all get out. Of course, they all are. But then one day, my daughter roommate's commuting an hour away for her job. She's working very long hours and not getting paid for all of them. That's so typical, isn't it? The Fun Fact 133 it's about BTS, really. Um, She stopped on the way home. She says, I'm hungry, but I'm not too hungry. Maybe I'll stop at McDonald's and then pick up a Happy Meal just so I have a little something on the ride home. So I don't feel like too hungry and don't eat too late by the time I get home. And I said, yeah, go ahead. You've been good, and she got one with apples in it and she really wanted apples and. And she comes home and she goes, I have a surprise for you. You probably all know about this. Some of the people who are the Army BTS. I commented on a post, I think it was Jungkook, and he was like, it's my birthday, but I don't have a birthday cake to cut for you this year. And I was so sad for him. I'm like, well, I'll send you a birthday. I'll make you a birthday cake and send it to you. You need a birthday cake on your birthday. But he does. Everybody should have some kind of birthday cupcake at least that they can blow out a candle and make a wish and have something a little bit, in celebration of the day they were born. Um, and I said something like, well, I'll send you cake. And then I got a thing back saying, we see that you like a lot of the posts for Jungkook. Do you, um, are you part of the army? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not a Republican, a Democrat, the army. I don't join things really, not really, I'll be a part of things, but I will never like sign up to be a part of this. I like to make up my own mind and have my own thoughts and not be part of the group mentality, I guess you could say, or any cult or anything that can look like a cult. So I was like, no, I don't really belong anywhere and I don't really join anything. So sorry. And then they stopped talking to me. But of course, the BTS figures are in the Happy Meals. So the first one she got was Jimin. I got Jimin. And I was like, oh, Jungkook, Jungkook, Jungkook. I was like, Jimin. And these are their new looks. I think they have and these are in these purple boxes. But, well, of course, she's picked up more for me. She's had more Happy Meals just so I can have some of the members. But I got Jimin, and I was like, oh, I really want Jungkook. And on the Happy Meals, they have the purple boxes, and then they have the red boxes. And I think I'd rather get the ones in the red boxes because it's like their older look, which I prefer. But BTS member is a BTS member, and Jimin's my second favorite. But she went again. This has been going over weeks now, right? She went again, and she just tried to go to different McDonald's and say, "Hey, do you have Jungkook?" He's my favorite, and they're like, "No, no, 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 no." So then she just said, one week she just picked up a Happy Meal, brought it home. Don't, 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 don't. Jungkook with blonde hair, which is okay. I prefer black hair. I think I don't know. I like most of the members with black hair, but some of them, when they color their hair, I think Sugar looked good with blue hair, and he looks good with black hair. So, like, the old Sugar has blue hair, and the new Sugar has black hair, I think. But this is Jungkook. I got Jungkook, and he's my favorite. He's just a sweetheart. So that's Jungkook. He, his expressions, the way he seems to feel, his movements and what he's saying. And they're all like now so famous and private security and money and fashion week and all that stuff. And I don't like that stuff. I think they're young. So why not enjoy the finer things in life? But I think those things will become unimportant over time, just like anything like that. The finer things aren't. There's only so many chocolate misses and lobsters you can eat. There's only so many clothes you can have. And yes, some of them you like better, and some of them have better materials and stuff like that, better cuts for you. But I don't think, like he was at Fashion Week in New York, and I'm like, I understand, but it kind of taints that for me, I guess. It's that whole growing up around rich people and not being rich, and um, how there was this prejudice against us poor people, but how I developed a prejudice against rich people. So I still have a little bit of that. It's usually like the top 1%, and I don't think they're there, or top 2%. I don't think they're there, but they're up there, and um, that kind of bothers me. But then they wouldn't be as famous, maybe, whatever. So that's double edged. But Jungkook and Jimin, yeah, Jimin, come back, Jimin. Stop moving your head. I haven't done the scanning thing. I got the cards, I got the boxes, but Jungkook and Jimin. Now she came home the other night, and I haven't even looked at these yet. She gave them to me. I said, save them for Christmas. Put them in my Christmas stocking. You don't have to give them all to me, right away. Because, well, we don't have a lot of money. So these would be like stocking stuffers for me, right? So let's find out who this is. She thinks one of them is a duplicate. And yes, I got another Jimin. So if you want a Jimin, I have two Jimins now. And you can have a Jimin. I will give you a Jimin. Um, just took them out of the box, just put them right back in, and got two Jimins. And he's my number two, so that's kind of strange. Numbers. So that I got two Jimins. So if you like BTS and you want a Jimin, just DM me and we'll get your address and I'll send you my duplicate Jimin. Let's see who the other one is. Now she says she thinks this one is a different one from Jungkook and Jimin. So let's see. It's a different one. It's Suga. Hello, Suga. RM and V and J. J-Hope. I like J-Hope. I think J-Hope might be number 3. RM and Sugar, like 4s. And probably V too. Those are V, but it's like RM and Sugar are so close. So now here's Sugar with his black hair. And I remember him with his blue hair. And but cutie pie. So I have Sugar. I have Jimmy. Sugar and Jimmy. Sugar and Jimmy. Happy Meals. Jungkook. Cutie patootie pie. Sweet boy. They're all sweet boys. Sweet boy. So I have these 3. So if somebody wants to gym and DM me, I'll get your address and I'll mail him to you because I don't need 2 Jimmins unless it's the old ones. If you have the old ones, you want to do a trade. Or if I have a Jimin and you have a V or an RM or a J-Hope, we can trade. So that's my happy thought for today. Yes. And I like that one, and I'm going to have to listen to it more because I'll try it. I do, I do the karaoke, and I'm kind of like, I want to do a BTS song, but then K-pop Demon Hunt. Well, we'll talk about that later. But I kind of looked at Butter and Permission to Dance, and I'm thinking, yeah, but then I think you need more than one voice and not just my voice. So then they have that one that's like, da 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 da. And I like that one, but I think I have to listen to it more because I might be all in Korean. And I might have to listen to the words a little bit more, see if there's a translation. But it's like, it's kind of like a 6/8 time thing, which 6/8 time is like one of my faves. So it's great to dance to. And it I don't know. Anyhow, I'm weird. If you haven't figured that out, I see one of my main karaoke songs is Creep, so whatever. By Radiohead. So I put Sugar back in the box for now. And here's the jam. So, fun fact 133 is just really Happy Meals and BTS dolls and what my daughter does for me because I'm just a big child sometimes. And um, that was really it. Like I said, if you want a gym in, message me and maybe we can, if you are a BTS fan or you know somebody who is, I have an extra gym in right now and I can trade it or just give it to you or trade it for another BTS member that I know. So, yeah, Bellas, I'm so silly.